What's up, guys? We are back for another Rust What's Coming, and we're taking a look at some of the changes from tomorrow's update. Hopefully we'll have another video later showing what else they have come across in the dev blog. We'll also be covering something from the pre-release branch, which we'll be showing at the end of this video. So as you can see, the metal shopfront has been added finally, and it's got bulletproof glass, and that protects you. It is not a door like the other one, so you still need to have your own side door, but it does have the opening little transfer place here. And it actually says who's on the other side, who you are, and then the controls down here at the bottom to wait to make a proper trade. So that's really cool. You can actually make a trade with someone without one or the other having to do half and half to try to trust each other. You can just use this item. So that's actually really cool. Next, we have the refrigerator. Nice up-close look here. We've got a picture of steaming poo, the Rust symbol, a really nasty looking door that honestly kind of looks like it's made from a 1950s Corvette. And we got a picture of a house here, and some kind of... I'm not sure what that is. If it was meant to be like a bird, or if it's the sun. It's the sun, because this is the circle here, and then those little rays coming off of it. There we go. We figured it out. As you can see, they can be code locked as of now, and you can only put food inside of them. You cannot store other crap in there. Purely just food. On changes to food, so far there is no spoil rate. There is spoiled versions of each food. Well, almost all foods. So I'm sure there'll be some kind of spoil timer, or probably other ways than us just having a refrigerator to actually go ahead and preserve them. Probably advanced cooking eventually, something coming up. But for the time being right now, it's a place to hold food that has its own health and can be code locked. So yeah, I mean, it seems to be damageable by anything at the moment, gun, tool. So we'll have to see if that changes. And of course, with adding a way for us to keep food good, there's probably going to be a way for us that food will start to need to spoil, only last so long. You can make better crops to last longer, etc., etc., that kind of thing. So that's kind of cool with the changes there. It means we'll definitely getting more of that food survival aspect to the game. We can go ahead and take a look out here real quick. Not step in our own bear trap that I put in front of my fictional store that no one's ever gonna be at. No, they're there for a reason. But anyways, the outside here has like a little shelf or something. You could put like, I don't know, demonstrations. It's actually muddied and a little bit harder to see in than it is to see out of, which I thought was cool. And here's a little drop box from this end. So it's saying, you know, worth looting and there's no one in the store. So that's pretty cool there. Now, on here, the monitor's actually supposed to show what's up for sale, but right now it only shows the price, so I'm sure they're still working on fixing that before it updates. But as you look, things will show up if they have a skin. The problem is, which you'll see in a second when we go to the back, if there's multiple skins, they don't show up. Now, if we go ahead and buy this AK, it's going to, you know, check it out, vend it in, and now you can see, oh, that one has a skin. When we go ahead and buy that one, now the other skin's showing up because that. So with multiple skins, there is a clash. I don't know if that's something they're going to fix. Also, vending machines, the trick that some people have seen where you can, like, you know, alt in there and steal stuff, that's been fixed. I almost stepped in the bear trap. And you can no longer actually code lock the back of these anymore. So that's kind of a downside. So if someone does break it in, they do get 100% of your stuff. So some people, they aren't feeling too happy about that. We'll have to see. Reason we put bear traps is now you can pick them up. They have to be defused. You can't pick them up while they're not. But that damages them. So now you're like, well, crud, what do I do? Well, you can actually repair them very carefully with some metal fragments. So, that's kind of a toss between the two of them there, and I think it's a nice little balance. Lastly, the P2 is further being nerfed. It has more of an aim cone, and if you're moving, it recoils a lot more. So if you're staying still and aiming, you're going to be rewarded less recoil. We'll see now we start moving. So, okay. Crouching. Standing still. We'll reload. And while moving. So it does seem a little more erratic, but again, I'm not an expert at that kind of thing. The Magnum has gotten a boost, 18% more damage, and a slightly faster firing rate. So let's take a look here. Full clip. Let's see. Yeah, that does seem a little faster. I mean, it's a revolver, so really it can only go as fast as you can click. So that's kind of on the person themselves. The semi-auto has also gotten a boost, 15% more damage. So you can get a little bit more off of those hits, making the semi probably, hopefully viable again. We'll just have to see how the community kind of opens up to it. So those are pretty much the main changes so far covered. So we've got the implementation of the refrigerator, some quality changes to the vending machine, and the addition of not only a protective trading window, but one that has trading built into a nice little GUI. So guys, we'll bring to this last little part here on pre-release about zombies, and that will be our video. Also, almost forgot, we go ahead and check out the cost of these items. Refrigerator, you're looking at just 75 metal fragments, though I wouldn't be surprised if gears get tossed into the final price, as it does is supposed to have moving parts to it, and it would make sense. And then when you go into building here, we can check out the metal shopfront, which is 300 frags right now, and that's pretty much it, guys. So off to the next part. Okay, guys, so what we wanted to check out here, as you can see this little fella down here, is what are called zombies right now, and we're gonna take a picture of him because he's super adorable. Yeah, so this is a zombie, guys. They are not permanent in the game. They're just here to purely test how AI is working, if they move, how they move, and looks like they're trying to do something with the bears, and the bears kind of get stuck up inside the zombies, and they start trying to kill each other. But the point here is that Gary and team are making progress, and Gary has said that they no longer go through objects or climb inclines that they just aren't or shouldn't be able to. They will go up and over a rock, or they will go around if they can't get through a certain incline. So as you can see, he's going over here to deal with Mr. Bear. I'm not sure what's really happening here, to be honest. Another screenshot worth taking, I think. Anyways, these guys are placeholders for whatever NPCs they may eventually put into the game. Right now, they are just checking them out and just making sure the basic function is there. Gary says, do not worry. We are not putting zombies in the game. We're not going back on what we said. So, that's pretty much what there is. I'm sure we'll have more in the dev blog tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video.